Okay, hey everybody. So today I'm coming at you with this makeup video. I recently made a video conflicted about content where I said I would make mainly Overwatch content, but I just really felt like filming this video, and I thought that we could do some talking while I was doing it. So yeah, here we are. The past couple of days I've been trying to eat healthy. I've been trying to work out. It's really only been like 3 days, yeah. And I've been feeling good. It's been alright. It's been kind of hard to be motivated to work out, but I still have managed to do it. But today I felt like it kind of went downhill. I do this thing every time I've lost weight. I only do 1 meal a day, and I know that that's unhealthy or whatever, but that's what I've always done whenever I've lost weight. It's what has always worked for me. So doing something other than that is just, it doesn't feel right to me. So I'm used to doing it the unhealthy way. And today I ate multiple meals because I ate my meal early on in the day, and I was thinking, I'm not gonna eat for the rest of the day. But my mom was like, oh, do you want to come eat with us, because we had some guests and whatever. And I was like, okay, yeah. So I don't know, it feels kind of like it's going downhill, because the whole day I've kind of been like, oh, should I just get it away, like, because I'm kind of stuck in the all or nothing mentality, which sucks. But I'm gonna try to like work out today as well, not eat anything more, and then try to get back tomorrow with my routine. Other than that, I wanted to talk about my sanity. I wanted to talk about how I'm doing, because I want to be honest, and I want someone to talk to, and I'm not really doing that well, to be honest. Lately I have not had that many friends to talk to, and what I'm saying is I really don't have anyone. I have my boyfriend, and he's the only human except my family that I talk to. And a thing that kind of sucks is, like, this night I had a dream where I had 3 dreams. The first one was with a guy that my boyfriend does not like, but because my boyfriend has talked about him, it has kind of made me interested in knowing what kind of person he is, because I'm this kind of person that if you talk about someone and you don't like them, I will wonder, why do you not like them? And he said, like, oh, he's arrogant and all this, but I want to see that for myself. And whenever I really seen this guy on Instagram or whatever, he seems to just be minding his business. Like, he makes music, like, he doesn't really bother anyone. And I think that in my dream I was just kind of like, trying to get to know more people, And the second dream was, I was with my boyfriend, and I got like a note where I was invited to the graduation of a guy that I used to have a crush on, who I went to like prom with. And I was like, oh wow, like, he still thinks about me, like, because he could only invite 15 people, and I was one of them. And the last dream was with me and my boyfriend. We were on like a bus going to school, and my boyfriend went off before me, and then my best friend was there, my ex-best friend, I guess you could say. She was on the other side of the bus, and it was kind of like, at first we were like, oh, we're not gonna talk, but then we started talking, we started laughing. Behind me there was this guy who I used to go to school with, and we started chatting with him as well, and it was super fun. And the thing that's so sad is the first dream is with a guy I've never spoken to, and the last 2 dreams are with people who are no longer in my life. And I don't talk to anyone in my day-to-day life. I don't have any friends other than my boyfriend, and it sucks, It sucks not being able to just speak freely, and I don't know. When my boyfriend tells me, like, I could tell him anything that I dream, because it's not my fault that I dream stuff. So when I tell him, like, oh, I dreamt of this guy that you don't like, I've dreamt of him multiple times, and I think that's just because my brain is like interested in knowing what kind of person this is, because someone that I know doesn't like him and I have never met him. So I think my brain just wants to make up who this person is, and I can't do that in real life, so I'm doing it in my sleep, basically. And so, you know, I started feeling bad for that because he was like joking. He's like, oh, well, you're gonna be happy in 2 days. And I was like, why? And I was like, oh, because it's his birthday. And I don't know. It's just not having friends leads you to not being able to talk about stuff. And of course, I do have my boyfriend, but it's not everything that I want to share with my boyfriend. There is stuff that I just, you know, it's either I would talk to a friend about it or I would not talk to anybody at all, you know? And my boyfriend also talked about, like, oh, he had dreamt something this night, but it was that he was all alone. And in my brain, I was kind of like, you know, I would rather be alone in my dreams and wake up with a bunch of people that I could talk to if I wanted to, instead of having literally no one to talk to when you're awake, and instead making up people in your sleep because you don't have anyone to talk to in real life, and dreaming of people who are no longer in your life because those were the only people you ever really had. And I'm not good with coping with stuff like this. Like I said, I don't have anyone to talk to, and when, you know, if I'm not really doing well, it builds up, and, you know, I have struggled with self-harm in the past, you know, either cutting myself or, you know, starving myself. It's just whatever, and stuff like that. Like, that is my coping methods, and it just sucks that, like, I don't know, you feel so alone. You feel like you're doing everything wrong, and you literally have nothing. You have no one to talk to, no one around you. You just feel so alone. And I don't know. I feel kind of unhappy with where I'm at. You know, school is almost over in 2 or 3 months, I think, which I'm very much looking forward to. Physical school is starting again next week, the week that I'm posting this. So, you know, I'm back in school. And on Friday we go to like a work type of thing. And I really just want school to be over. Like, I can't wait. I'm unhappy with where I'm at. I try my best to make YouTube videos, but sometimes I'm kind of not sure about what content I want to make. I've been thinking about Twitch, you know, do I want to start streaming on Twitch and rather cut the VODs and, you know, make videos out of my Twitch stream? Because that's really sort of what I'm doing when I'm making Overwatch content now, is I'm just filming a whole bunch and then I choose like one of the things. But then I'm like, not feeling like right now is the best time to start streaming, and it's just a whole mess, really. But, you know, I'm trying to get better. I'm trying my literal best at being on schedule, making my boyfriend happy, and I'm trying my best to just stay positive and to, I don't know, just not give up, I guess. And I'm not saying that to be like very deep and like, oh, stuff's going all bad, but times are hard, and it's difficult to cope when you have no one around, but, you know, things will get better. Hopefully this video was not too bad for you to watch. Hopefully, like, the music was kind of brightening the mood a little bit. Maybe it doesn't fit what I'm saying, but yeah. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye!